Hey everyone, Denise Middleton here with Volunteer Vibes. So glad to have you with us. I am going to get my face on here in just a moment. Let's see what is going on here. Hmm. Okay, well, it's just me running this. So be patient. There we go. All right, here we are. Hope you're having a good morning. So glad that you guys could hang with us for a few minutes. I'm sure a lot of you are ready to head into the weekend, especially if you are getting ready to kick off spring break. Shout out to all the teachers. But hey, in the midst of all the fun and relaxation, if you have some time to squeeze in a little volunteer work, that would be awesome. As you know, we always team up with Volunteer Houston every week. They're such a wonderful organization, and they provide just an endless list of opportunities and ways for you to give back. And so, before we get into what's happening this weekend, I want to bring our first guest in to talk about an annual event that is happening later, probably in a couple of months, but they need a lot of volunteers. And if you can sign up now, that would be great. So let's go ahead and bring in Matthew Wright. He's with Volunteer Houston, but he's here to talk about Operation Impact. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Denise. How are you doing today?
Good. So first, I know this is the third annual year for Operation Impact, but for those who may be unfamiliar with it, tell us what it's all about.
So, Operation Impact is an event we have for our Meals on Wheels clients for both Harrison and Galveston County. It is a uh, storm preparation event for us. So, in readiness for hurricane season and any of the rainy weather that we provide all our clients with emergency meals that are shelf stable to save for that rainy day, so to speak. And it's a large volunteer event that we do once a year in May and June.
That's right. It's never too soon to start preparing for hurricane season. And we have some pictures here of people helping out. I see Judge Lena Hidalgo there as well. Talk about why this is so important and, why you all need people to come out and to start signing up now.
It's first of all, it's an incredible event for people to interact with our seniors. We have over 5,000 clients that we deliver to between the two counties that rely on our weekly and daily deliveries to them. This is that important extra benefit and service of what we do to make sure our clients have food in case there are those days where we just can't make it because the weather's so bad and it's unsafe to get out there. It's very reliant on volunteers to help us do the last 2 years because of the pandemic and COVID restrictions. We've done it internally. We've had our own driver staff deliver these to the clients. And because restrictions have been lowered, we are looking forward to having this event in person again this year.
All right. And so talk about some of the things that you guys are going to need help with, what all volunteers can expect when they sign up.
Absolutely. A couple different offerings for volunteers. First off is having people that can sign up and deliver to our clients. We have 2 dates for this in May. May 14th will be for our Houston and Harris County clients. May 21st, will be for our Galveston County clients. These are both Saturdays. We need people to sign up to help deliver these emergency shelf-stable boxes to our clients. And also, we'll need some volunteers to help us with logistic and on the ground, helping manage traffic, helping sign up, help loading the vehicles and getting people on their way.
Yeah, and volunteering is just so beneficial to the local communities. What's been some of the feedback that you've gotten from volunteers over the years?
So, when I started right before the pandemic, and one of the first emails I remember getting was talking about what's Operation Impact going to look like this year? How can we help? How can we sign up? It is a yearly vigil for some families and some organizations to know to come do this event for us. So before we even post anything, before we even mention anything, they're already asking about it. So the people that have done this before, they continue to come back, organizations, families, school groups, Boy Scout, Girl Scouts, anything you can think of, they're ready to help do this for us. So it's fantastic to know they're already thinking about it kind of before we even get the message out there.
Yeah, and I understand there's like several different regions also where they can go. What are some of those areas?
So we're our landscape that we service in Harris County is out towards Katy, we have Northwest, we have North all the way up into Spring, Clinton View areas, Fifth Ward, Acres Homes. We have a lot of areas that people can deliver to. We service all of Galveston County, even onto the island. So we have a lot of areas that need help for people to come pick up from our warehouse on those days of events.
All right. And is there anything else volunteers need to know? Is there anything they need to bring or have with them? Do they need a mask?
Yes, we do ask that they be prepared to wear a mask and everything while they're delivering to the clients. That is one of our safeties that we do with our drivers and our own volunteers when we're delivering and working in the warehouse. Have a sense of adventure. You may not know where you're going to go until you come pick up your route sheet for that day. Bring the family, bring the kids. The seniors love having that interaction when people come to deliver. Feel free to take time to speak, get to know them, have that engagement with them. Again, like I said, they love it.
I was going to say, I know it probably means the world to them to have that. And I know there are other opportunities going on this weekend. So we want to go, Matthew, we'll circle back around to you in a minute, just in case people, join us a little bit later. And so for now, we want to go ahead and bring in another representative with Volunteer Houston to talk about some ways that you can help out this weekend. So we have Erin joining us right now. Erin, good morning.
Good morning, Denise.
How's it going?
Oh, it's great. How are you doing?
Good. So I know a lot of kids are about to, be out from school for spring break, but there are some opportunities involving children for people to get involved with. Maybe not if they can't do it this weekend, perhaps the following weekend. So talk about some of those opportunities.
Okay, so a for sure family-friendly volunteer opportunity I can think of that would be great to have some kids at would be Books for Developments, book sorting and more that happens on Saturday from 9 a.m. to noon. And this organization is completely volunteer run, and Books for Development helps alleviate the book famine that prevents children and adults in developing countries and all over the United States and in the Houston area too from learning how to read. So they take donated books, sort them by category, they get those books out there and deliver them to anyone who asks for books. They will help out and give you those books. So that is something really great that you can do. That's happening on Saturday, and I know it happens every Saturday. So if you can't make it to this one, I would recommend going for a future Saturday as well.
All right, and so this is from 9 to noon, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right, so that's, even like I said, it is spring break, but the kids still need to read. so this is a great opportunity here. And I understand teenagers can also volunteer for this as well.
Yes. I know for sure that a lot of high school students do get out there and get their volunteer hours with Books for Development.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's awesome. And so I understand you also need some volunteer readers to read to some kids as well. Tell us about that.
Yes. So the kids' reading room could use some volunteer readers next week on Wednesday from 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. And the kids' reading room enhances the literacy of children. They create kid-friendly libraries and apartment communities. So the volunteers will be reading with elementary students in these under-resourced apartment communities. And they incorporate story time with crafts and holiday parties, meet and greet the parents and children, and they ensure that the reading is really fun for these kids. So that is a great opportunity. It's only an hour and a half. So if you have a spare hour and a half on your Wednesday, I would say get out there and get your reading on with these kids.
Yes, and this is ongoing. So you have plenty of opportunities to choose from. They're listed on the portal there at volunteerhou.org. So you can go and take a look when you get a chance. Now, this one's interesting. There's an apartment community fun day in Houston. This sounds exciting. Like, the whole family can get involved. So tell us about this.
Yes. So Becoming Kings and Queens is looking for some, vivacious, fun volunteers that are eager to help teach kids age 5 to 14 how important it is to learn and have fun. And they're going to be teaching through some small gardening demonstrations, affirmation bead bracelets making, playing some indoor and outdoor games, and other general entertainment. And, maybe you don't want to come and volunteer. You should come and hang out and just be an attendee of the event too. So that is March 12th. So that's tomorrow. And that's 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's with Becoming Kings and Queens. And if you're looking for those details, you can find them in the portal.
Okay, and I see someone just asked, can we get those dates again? But I'm not sure which volunteer opportunity they're referring to. So guys, unfortunately I can't message on here. I can't respond to you. So just let me know. Oh wait, it did go through. So yeah, let us know which volunteer opportunity you're referring to so we can get you those dates again. All right, now it's supposed to be a little cold this weekend, but it is going to be a little sunny outside, so that'll help warm us up. Are there any outdoor activities going on that folks can get involved with?
Yes, so that community fun day is indoor and outdoor.
Okay, good.
So I think that would be a great chance to, if you're enjoying embracing the cold, maybe go and play those outdoor games. But if you prefer to stay warm, maybe assist with those indoor games.
Well, that's good. All right. So do you have any more opportunities that are happening Saturday or Sunday?
Yes, so there is a farmers market volunteer opportunity with the Nixon Institute, and that is tomorrow, March 12th. And they're looking for volunteers to help run their booth at a local farmers market. And so those volunteers will be assisting with handing out brochures, collecting visitor details, setting up or organizing the booth and tables, cashiering, so that would be collecting payments via cash or card, managing their popcorn machine, working the music playlist, and having fun.
Well, that sounds awesome. Erin, thank you so much. Sounds like there's plenty to choose from this weekend. So, and of course, there are still so many ongoing opportunities. Even if you can't make it this weekend, there's plenty to do throughout the city, always. So, Erin, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I want to bring Matthew back in, just in case you guys are tuning in for the first time. What? Not Erin. So Matthew is with Volunteer Houston, and he has been chatting with us this morning about Operation Impact. This is a really big deal. I know it's not until May, and so I know the sooner they can have volunteers sign up, the better. So if you can touch on Operation Impact again and why you really need volunteers. How many do you need, by the way?
We are currently signing up for, this is for Operation Impact. This is a delivery event of shelf-stable meals to our clients with Meals on Wheels. It is a hurricane readiness set of meals. They're all shelf-stable. They have a label put on them. It's basically directed them to save these for a rainy day. And they, if we ever have to need them, hopefully we never do, but if we ever have to need them, because weather or anything else happens that's going to prevent us from delivering that day, we have an automatic call that will go out to the clients that are affected and let them know to use those meals for that day until we get back to them. We have two events that are going to be happening. May 14th will be for Houston and Harris County. And then we'll also have May 21st, which will be for our Galveston County clients. Those are both Saturdays. It's a family friendly event. It's bring the kids and everything. It's a wonderful event for the kids to see and be part of volunteering. The seniors that we have, I mean, they suffer from isolation. So to see somebody else to come visit them and deliver these boxes for them and the meals is truly a wonderful thing, and they love that. You can go to our website, which is imgh.org, and you can look and see where to sign up from. And if there's any reason why you're not able to participate, but you do want to help out, we do take donations to help us offset the cost of these meals. Our goal is $40,000 to raise for these meals. Again, we're providing a box that has 5 days worth of meals in it. So in case things do get bad, we know it's not just hurricanes or tropical storms. It could just be 2 bad days of rain and it floods and it keeps us from getting to certain areas. So we want to make sure we're preparing for anything.
Absolutely. And so how long do you need the volunteers to donate their time?
It does not take long. It's going to be a drive-through event where we're going to help them load their cars up to get their route sheets and check in and get out. it's about an hour, hour and a half. They're not going to have, it depends on how many, if they want to help and do more routes, they want to make a bigger day of it, they're more than happy to. But mostly we would expect about an hour and a half to 2 hours at the most, depending on what part of town they're going to be driving to.
And I'm sure some people may not think, hey, it's not making much of a difference. But what does this mean to them, to the clients, the senior citizens? What do you hear them say when, they hear that Operation Impact is getting started again?
We never missed a beat during COVID, but to see volunteers, I think sometimes you just like to see somebody different, right? I mean, they have a relationship with their drivers, even the volunteer drivers that are regular on delivering Meals on Wheels. But to see other people and just to know that this extra benefit and service is provided to them from us, and to see the volunteers, I mean, they're already calling and asking about it. They're already asking, when's it going to be happening? So they're prepared. Again, they're ready for it. And we're happy to make this a volunteer event again in person this year. So we're really excited.
And what about, I know you said this is, very family friendly, but I guess, are there certain age groups that you're looking for in particular?
No, not necessarily. I mean, anybody and anybody can do this event. I mean, I'll be honest, we have some of our own drivers that are well into their 80s that continue to do this because they love making an impact on in their community. So.
Wow, that is awesome. 80 years old. Is that your oldest volunteer that you've had?
One of our actual paid drivers is 87 years old and still drives every week for us.
Wow, that is incredible. And it looks like they're having a good time volunteering as well. And so how many volunteers do you have so far?
I'm not sure about the number. We just opened up the registration, but we are looking for we have about 400 spots open to sign up for in our Houston area. And then for Galveston will probably be another 100 to help deliver. And again, that's averaging about, 5 to 6 clients to deliver to per route. And again, if people want to sign up for additional, they're more than welcome to, and we'll be able to handle those requests as they come through.
And describe what it's been like in the previous years, like how, the flow, how has everything gone? Is this like a smooth working machine? How do you guys normally get everything done?
Over the last, with Tropical Storm Uri and some of those other, issues that we've had that have kind of prevented normal operations, we had, after the freeze, we were shut down for 4 days. So the 5th day, we were able to have shelf-stable meals. We put out a call like 24 hours before the day and just put it on a fly. And so we have a great, amazing staff of volunteer coordinators and operations and drivers and other random volunteers that work for us normally that would come in and help set these up. So we've learned how to pivot and kind of make magic happen when we didn't think it was going to exist. We've done some water distribution events as well that we've got it down now to where it's a very smooth process, and I anticipate it's going to be very smooth as well for both locations.
Well, that's good. And, we're still in the pandemic. So are there any COVID protocols that volunteers need to be aware of?
The main one is, be masked when we go and deliver to the clients and everything. That is our standard protocol when we deliver anything to our clients. Anyone that's going to be helping us on the ground with warehouse work, be prepared with your mask. We'll have plenty of sanitizer out and about.
All right. Well, you know what? If you have any questions, in case, we weren't able to get to any of them today, it doesn't look like we have too many here, but if you, think about some questions later on, you can always go to volunteerhue.org and look at the portal there and give them a call if you have any questions. We'll be here every Friday to help you out in case you have any interest in other volunteer opportunities. We'll let you know what's happening around the city. Aaron, Matthew, again with Volunteer Houston, thank you so much for joining us and providing all this great, helpful information. We appreciate you guys.
Bye. Thank you, Denise.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate it.
Have a good weekend.